Welcome back to another awesome episode of Railroads Online. I am joined today by Tidmouth. Say hi, Tidmouth.
Hello.
And Dolan. Dolan is back with us. Say hello, Dolan.
Whoa. Hello.
And our goal for today is to build a small little yard here at the freight depot. Maybe build a fueling lane where we can refuel Betsy. Betsy is extremely low on firewood. So we'll need to put like water towers, the firewood depot, maybe even a coaling tower, something like that in the refueling line. Then maybe buy a bunch of cars, the stake flat cars, and go get a whole bunch of those beams over at the sawmill and sell them to buy a new locomotive. That's the goal. I'm not sure if we can make it happen. Dolan's got a pretty good idea for laying out a yard and maybe the fueling line, if I understood that correctly. Okay. So I'm going to let Dolan kind of take the lead, and I'm going to do what I can to help. How about that?
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to, might as well go ahead and start it. So the yard track here, is it split up into section, or the track to the side of the freight depot? Is it split up into sections, or is it all one line?
Good question. I don't remember.
Okay.
I know that this curve is all one section. This area right in front of the platform to the end of the platform is one section, but beyond that, I don't recall how many pieces that is.
Well, I could figure something out. Obviously, I have the idea for that. We're going to do 2 3-way switches because it seems like those would be the best for this. And I need to go over here and add a switch into... I'm doing this. Don't forget Dolan. Don't make a mess. Well, we've already got one 3-way switch out here.
Yep.
I need to come in and place this,
a 2-way switch there?
Yes, not the way I just did it, though.
Right. That would cause problems.
So we're going to get rid of this curve. And we're going to throw this in. And then we're going to throw the curves along back to the main line.
Okay.
And then bring the other end of the switch over to the 3-way switch.
Got it. I got that part.
I'm gonna bring the 3-way switch just a little bit back a little more, if it works. I have to test that real quick. Actually, nope, that should work. That should be just fine.
Yay.
Then what we'll do is since I spaced it out correctly, should be just able to throw these to get more gradual curves. But what? Why does this have to be so hard?
So I'm guessing we want the center one going straight, right?
Yes, the center one going straight, and I'm trying to get some switches set up so I can put some more gradual proceeding curves. Because this is how I do it on my save. This is how it usually works, but today it's just not working with me. Alright, machine, can you stop giving me issues? No? Okay, I guess not today. So, we don't need the yard to be super huge. We'll move the logging car over to the spawn tracks, because I know the moment I try and go and place rails again, it's gonna freak out.
That is all one piece of track, by the way, after the end of the platform.
Oh. Well, yeah, the track piece I would have been deleting would have probably have caused the thing to bug out, so it's a good thing I fixed it.
I have yet to actually see one of these 45 crossovers.
I can't even get the curve to match up. Come on, machine. Yep, that's a little too sharp for my liking. I thought that was gonna work. Oh, I know what to do. So instead of doing the 3-way switch here, we put that there. Look, guys, this is not as professional as I wanted it to be, but it's working.
So long as it won't derail trains and it looks good.
That's more of a gradual curve.
And straight.
That should work.
That's a gradual curve?
More gradual than what we would have had.
Wow.
I'll move it forward some.
Yeah. Or move this switch back more. That's kind of maybe no.
That should work. We'll test it.
Oh yeah, gonna have to.
Full speed with the fully loaded train. Let's go.
Right? 15 cars long.
That's a bad idea.
Make sure you take a screenshot as you do it.
Yeah.
Here we go, Tidmouth causing an accident again.
That's what we do here at the Accidental Death and Dismemberment Railway.
Oh yeah, I forgot I named it. I can't even place switches on top of other switches game. What the heck are you doing?
I had this problem the other day. I don't know why. Like, you seem to be able to place it. Like, I can connect one to the straight bit, but I can't attach one to the curve off.
Exactly. I don't get it.
I can.
So weird. Well, I figured that because you are the host after all. Can I even connect? Yeah, I can't connect tracks at all to the outer curve.
We're just sort of hopping around.
All right.
It looks like daft as well, because like the running animation seemed to be broken in this update, so everyone's just like moving around with no animation.
I love this game. Evil One, what I need you to do is that I need you to place a switch right 2 on the edge of this track. And then connect those two up.
Yes, boss.
Then I think it might let me do this. I'm gonna try.
Cannot link this. Hang on.
This should work, right? Right?
If you say so.
I can do it.
Tidmouth, take Betsy and see if Betsy can get past it. If Betsy can get past it, we should be fine.
Oh, sure. The smallest wheel-based locomotive in the game.
Yes. I mean, that's all we'll have for now. I need you to connect that curve there, Evil One. Alright. As long as Tidmouth can get it to work, it will work.
Okay. This switch right here might be a problem.
That's what Tidmouth is testing.
Oh. Got it.
If not, he will fail spectacularly. That's not what I'm hoping for, but if that's how it happens, it happens. Remember, I don't write the rules. Oh, I just see a floating Tidmouth because my render distance.
I see a locomotive, but...
Tidmouth, I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that's okay.
We're not trying to test the yard. We're trying to test
let's test the yard too. We're here.
Testing this corner.
Yeah. Make sure you stop before you run off the end.
Yeah.
Oops.
Alright, so who's gonna get the cup? Yes, re-rail it there, and now, okay. So what we'll do is we'll just send it unmanned.
Unmanned?
I don't know who's in the cab controls, but it is not me.
No, I'm not. I'm just standing on it.
Yeah, same here.
Great. Feel safer already.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
run out of border pressure.
Yeah. If Betsy can do it, we'll change it up later on, but as of right now, we don't We don't need to change it. And then I can put in a water tower over here. And we can try for some other things. Like maybe we find a way to... I'm thinking we put an engine shed, like have a space to store some engines.
Sure. We'll need a round table as well.
Hypothetically, if someone were to build a roundhouse, where would you want it?
That's a good question.
Probably over here in the middle of this loop, just to use up the real estate.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Kind of over here.
I'm gonna put a little shed over here for now because we probably only have 2 engines.
For a while, yeah. A little while anyway.
So the engines we have, we don't need to have super huge shed for 2 engines. I mean,
Nonsense.
Says Sir Topham as he decides to I don't know, build an entire railway with just 2 engines. Part of me still feels like I know he didn't just build the railway with just Thomas and Edward, but part of me feels like if he did, I feel like there would be some laws put in place to where he can't overwork the engines. There we go, much better. Now we've got a little shed to park our engines.
Thanks, Dolan.
Well, my hopes and dreams are dashed.
Aww.
I was gonna put a water tower in here, but then I was like, oh wait, that won't work. I know where I can put a water tower. You can put it next to that engine shed. I've just gotta
Oh wow, that's a big engine shed. That is.
You can really store some cars under it too if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
So we're gonna throw a water tower. Okay, still not enough room. I really should have thought about this before, committing to the bit.
Yeah, and this corner right here looks really close to the track of this shed.
Well, the sheds don't have physics.
Wow.
You can send a train right through them. I don't think they do.
Well, that's not very realistic.
No physics and realism.
Yep.
That's a big water tower.
I like this water tower compared to the other 2. Like, don't get me wrong, but this one, it has the ability to... It's the only one that really has the ability to fill up the Ruby Basin up close.
That section of track is not going to work, Tidmouth.
I know it's not connected because I couldn't get the link to join the points.
Oh, gotcha.
Because reasons.
So I moved the shed back more.
Appreciate
Probably
it.
could have moved it. So it's there. Shouldn't cause issues now. We do need to get some more wood in Betsy, so I'm gonna throw next to the
I linked this Tidmouth. That's a good truck. Can you show me, Tidmouth, how you were talking about the lay out the roundhouse?
Yeah, I'm trying now. So I've built like a little 2-meter stub at either end, and then I've threaded a track between them. And then I need to rotate this 90 degrees until you get like the square in the middle.
yeah, let's add some track at the end of that. And then...
Yeah. And do the 45s. Basically, it's just a case of how many offshoots you want, really.
I don't know. How many should we have?
Well, how many locomotives are in the game? Do we plan on getting every single one?
We do, eventually. But that's going to be a while. This design might change a few times.
Probably, because I know this yard at some point will definitely change. Because we have to make an account for that one.
It won't link. Or won't. Oh, look at you.
It's weird.
I feel like that's something they need to work on within the next update or so. Is definitely work on the linking issues for clients. Because that's my biggest issue at the moment, is having track linking issues. Alright. So, we've got a firewood depot down.
Sweet.
At some point, I will add a coal chute.
Okay.
I don't think that moment needs to be today.
No, we need to get to the coal mine. And that's going to be a while.
But I'll add an area for that. I've got a switch that can be moved back if need possible, because I made it into more sections, so. But we got an area where we can take like logs and stuff to drop off for the cordwood or whatever for the firewood depot.
Awesome.
Now I just need to make that loop coming back into the main line, and we should be golden.
To me, it looks like it needs to go a little bit more, Tidmouth.
Well, I'm trying to line it up on, like, if you look at the very edge, there's sort of like corners, for want of a better word. One of the other ones might be off as well.
That's all right. Is this where you want it? Okay, we're turning again.
I cannot link onto the edge of the crossover.
Right there. That looks good to me.
Yep.
Alright. Now try this again. Little sectional wall. So do you link it to the table first, or do you put it out in space first?
Yeah, link it to the turntable itself.
Then run it out a little bit, and then it will not snap down. There it goes. I was not in circle mode. Okay, so then we split that difference.
Yep. Well, it's not exact science, but...
What? It's not exact?
We'd have to go all the way around if we wanted to do another batch, just a little bit within the next English words failing me.
Words fail me all the time too. It's okay, bud.
Never had a fun job of trying to line up the head buildings.
Nice.
Because you had to place foundations for them to stand on first, because otherwise you'll have a dip down.
Yep.
They need like they need a pre-built roundhouse. That would just be super helpful.
Ideal. Yeah.
I think they're working on it.
No, what I want to do, I want them to put being able to build floating bridges back.
I miss that. I figured out with the old splines, the only way to do it is by doing it via switches, like how you used to be able to do it, but it rarely works.
I thought you can build like the brick wall foundations and just like layer them up on top of each other.
Yeah.
And the bridges can be built on top of those, but it's just so annoying. Especially if you're building over a really deep valley, you got to like build layers and layers of brick wall. Like I sent a quick clip to Evil One the other day of a line I built through one of the valleys. And I think I probably spent like 4 or 5 hours just doing that.
Easy to do in this game. It's been many hours building 20 feet of track. So Tidmouth, what exactly is it that we're doing here? I'm just kind of watching you, and I have no idea, like, what exactly it is you're doing.
I'm just going off what Toltri said to do in his video. And that was like several months ago when I last watched that, so I might be doing it wrong. I don't know.
I would have thought you would have been watching it again. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, to be fair, when he did it, there was only the one turntable as well. I mean, the same principles kind of work for this one.
I mean, we just got.
I just think with the smaller one is a little bit easier because there's actual like markings around the edge of the table where you can see the angles.
We've definitely got markings. there's a lot of rail here.
Yeah.
What they really need to do is they needed to make it to when we cut down trees. Make it to where we can put them on a flatbed.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, the other day.
I'm thinking about buying some skeleton cars because Betsy can pull, I think it's up to 7 skeleton cars.
Yep. 7 skeleton cars, fully loaded, up to 2%.
Also, Evil One, I need you to come over and place a piece of track.
Okay.
I've got a switch, so for like a runaround section, but it won't let me place the curve for the runaround part of the section.
Gotcha. I'm coming. Oh,
It's on the other side of this freight depot.
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
On the other side of where I've got this switch, I've got a little runaround section for the locomotive if we decide to deliver on this side.
Okay.
And so I need the curve put in on that side.
Oh, I see.
Because it won't let me put it in. I hate how this game acts sometimes.
There we go.
Oh, alright, so how many cars do we have so far?
7 skeleton cars. And 1 flatbed. Log car.
Okay. I'm gonna load up the porter and I guess go deliver some logs. To level up.
The log train is sitting at the sawmill. It has a couple of cars that are still loaded because the sawmill is completely full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you haven't seen that video yet. I'm just finished editing it.
I did start watching the masterclass episode.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep during that episode.
Aw, gee, thanks.
Well, granted, I only watch YouTube when I'm going to bed.
Oh.
So it's...
I think it's cool.
Okay. Well, Tidmouth, I'd say maybe put down either 4 or 6 sheds for the time being.
I say we fill this entire area. Rather have too many, right?
Yes, but still.
100 birth shed, got it, okay.
I feel like that's been done before.
That wouldn't surprise me.
But this game, you never know. Well, I guess I could buy some plank cars. No, those are level 2. I need level 2 for those.
Oh. Well, why don't we leave Tidmouth to play here? If you want to grab Betsy, Dolan, I'll start buying some of these those flat stake cars, and we will go get some beams and stuff. This is gonna be
No, Betsy, come back! No, Betsy, come back!
Oh no.
Betsy. Betsy will just keep going till it runs out of steam, I guess.
Yeah, probably. We do have oh no.
Betsy. Betsy will just keep going until it runs out of steam, I guess.
Yeah, probably. We do have teleport stations set up.
Alright, I will wait for Betsy here. I'll definitely have to check out this line, because the way y'all have gone about it seems pretty cool, honestly.
It's definitely different.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I noticed that when y'all were building. So is the line to the logging camp double track?
No. Partially.
Partially double track, okay. So technically, if you wanted to run a bigger engine, you could.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we tried to future-proof it. Did I misnumber that? No, okay, good. We tried to future-proof it. At least that was my thought, and to make things different and interesting, more interesting. It's not just the same old, same old. So,
I'm not sure where Betsy is currently.
Moments later.
Oh, found her.
I'm gonna pull up that calculator really quick and see how many of these things we should get. Uh-oh.
I think because Betsy can pull, I think it's 3 of them. 3 of them up at 2%. We're on realistic, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Industry level hard.
Yep.
That's how to play it.
I like pain. We can do 3 of them. Okay, so in editing, I discovered a mistake that I made, and I need to stop the video right here and address it. This is the Railroads Online calculator, and I messed up during the gameplay. This is the calculator that I was using. As you can see here, we have flat car 2, we have three cars, and all 3 are got beams, and nothing else selected here. And you come up here and you see with 2% grade with 10% overhead, it's kind of like your margin of error. That's all the calculations, and excess capacity right here, we were just barely there. If we go 1 more, we'll do 4 here, and yeah, that puts us over right there. If we just have 4 down here, as you can see. The problem that I noticed when I came back to take the screenshot was that the first thing I saw was this number right here. So this is our alive engines, and so we have the Porter 040, and it's alive. But then this Montezuma is also checked as being alive as well, meaning that 2 locomotives are hooked up to this train. So we actually need to turn out to a 0. And that puts us way down, even for 3 cars. So I was like, what the heck? Oh, I left the skeleton cars. They saved in here. So we need to get rid of those as well. And now you can see with 3 flat cars, we're well above our excess capacity. So we come up here and we just, just try 5. We're almost 11,000 pounds over. Let's try 6. So that's 6 cars and 6 loaded, and we're over. Okay, so we can only do 5. So in reality, we could have bought 2 more cars and been able to pull them up a 2% grade using Betsy with 10% overhead on 4 realistic physics. This calculator is actually pretty cool, but it can be a little confusing to use. So it's a complicated thing. It also has other calculations in here. I think this is where it pulls its information from for the calculator, I think. I don't know. And this is the production ratios down here. So as you can see, we got the hard and like how much it needs and what you're going to get out of it. So for the different industries. So I'm just using the train calculator for now, and I'm still kind of learning how to use it. The more I use it, the better it'll be for me to understand it. So and see little errors like that. So anyway, so this is the calculator. Yeah, if you come back with Betsy, I got 2 of them already purchased. So, and I believe, if I remember correctly, and correct me if I am wrong, if we do just sell beams, then we actually make more money than selling beams and lumber, and it refills the industry faster, right? The sawmill faster.
I would think so.
Yeah, I think a fully loaded wagon of either costs the same.
Oh, okay.
So the beams, you can get more money for less stuff.
Yeah. Yes. All right, Tidmouth. I'm coming to help if I can, or see what you got going on here. So
I
far,
said you'd be having trouble linking things, so you might be able to do that.
okay.
Somehow the one on the one on the right ended up way closer than the one on the left. I don't know why.
You're talking about the building itself?
Yeah, like if I take it down the middle and walk backwards until they're like lined up, that one ends up there, and you got like 4 lines between the doors, and this side you've only got 2.
Oh, I see what you're looking at. Well, we will use anything to measure.
Oh, I see what I've done. I've missed a truck on this side.
I hear a choo-choo train.
This time I'll remember to set the brake before getting out and hitting the switch.
Hey, appreciate that.
Like I said, I didn't go to school for this.
So what, Tidmouth, can you walk me through what you're actually doing here?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Fantastic.
I love that. Tidmouth has no clue whatsoever what he's doing.
Well, so far,
I'm winging it as I usually do.
it looks good, like, to me. But I have no idea exactly what it is you're doing. So, you know, it works.
Well, I'm drawing out from the end of the track. I'm drawing out 2 lines with just a plain, like no track stone wall.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm attempting to line up a 3rd one in the middle of those 2, fill the gap, because that's what the shed itself needs to be placed on. This one seems, I don't know if it's that one track. Oh, hello.
What?
I think the switch was set wrong. As the locomotive proceeded to do a kickflip.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, let's just get this re-railed.
Oh, I didn't have instant replay turned on, so I didn't get Evil 1. Did you get that?
I had my back turned, but I turned around and saw it.
I saw it. I'll clip it.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
What? All right, go ahead and back up, Dolan. I have a Lincoln pin in mine already. Just gently tap me.
Gently.
Oh, funny. I say how you are.
Look, you said gently. That doesn't mean my mind is automatically going to think, oh, gently. Let's floor it.
Okay, pull forward just a little bit. I'll go ahead and buy another one. Capture. All right. Tidmouth, we're going to go get some beams. We'll be back.
Alright. You get some milk when you're out?
Yep. Will do. Whole or 2%?
Either. I don't mind.
Okay.
Now I know when I come back through, that switch will be set. And I don't run into the turntable well.
You know, last time I checked, Betsy does have a brake.
Your point is?
Well,
Do you see how long it takes it to stop?
Well, yeah, but
Look, if I can floor it, I will floor it.
so I think I have us lined out to go to get beams. So
Yes.
we'll loop around there. We'll load these up. Currently have $2,850.
I have $2,000.
Yay!
Maybe by loading some stuff, I'll get some
Oh,
XP.
yeah. You want to load it then?
Yeah, I'll load it.
Yeah, that way you
I'll
can
join
actually
your company.
spend some money and get some XP. I'll make sure
Make
that.
sure you're in the company, otherwise Evil One doesn't get anything.
Yeah.
Tempting.
To collect from my employees.
Look, you're the one who decided to bring us on, okay? We didn't have to join you. We just did.
But now I
I'm
see
the cheap foreign hire he shipped in from overseas.
I see a flaw in my design with the rail track here. For going back to the freight depot, I don't have good
That's
track.
not how it works, does it? Oh.
No, that's not how it works at all. Because in theory, you don't sell wood products at the freight depot, right? You shouldn't never have to. So that's why I designed it that way, not thinking that we'd ever have to bring sawmill products back to the freight depot. So that means that we get to reverse it all the way there.
That's fine. I mean, the porters ran in reverse quite a lot.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of pushing a train in reverse, but hopefully this is very temporary.
well, as long as you're protecting the shove, you should be fine. Which protecting the shove just means you're standing on the last car, making sure you don't hit anything.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't want to ask. I was like, I don't know what that means. I probably should. So, but that's right. I'm standing here, so I'm just kind of hanging out, watching the tracks go by.
Holy shit.
Going a little fast.
No, I turn over and there's Tidmouth just built a several stall roundhouse.
Yeah. And now I have. We're about $100 short. So let's go ahead and one more run.
I think with where I joined the company, I think that I can buy rolling stock and I don't have to have a specific tier. Because it tells me when I go to the player view, it doesn't have the XP thing.
Oh.
Well, it tells me how much XP I have, but it doesn't tell me how much I need to level up.
Oh.
I think the bar above your head says that, although obviously you can't see that yourself.
Oh, let me take a look. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. We'll just run in between the tracks here. Or in between the cars. There we go. That's funny. You're about 1/8 of the way there.
Well,
Just get working, boy.
You're, they really need to fix the scale on these models for the engineer. Because your feet are like ankle deep into the floorboards of Betsy.
oh, I love that. Oh lord, I can just see my feet floating from the bottom. Jesus Christ. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt John Rowan. I think that's just what the whole community has just ended up calling him, John Rowan.
I have yet to hear that. What was it again? Say it again.
John Railroadson.
Railroadson. Okay.
Railroadson.
Oh, Railroadson. Oh. Huh. It's fitting.
I've heard Heist call it that.
Well, he
Now
was.
it's only a matter of time.
He was a developer.
John. That is true. It's only a matter of time until we get Millsy on here, and Millsy puts a freaking caboose over our freaking sawmill.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Tidmouth. You should know about it all too well, as you decided to put one above mine.
Like up on the roof?
Yeah, or well, not up on the roof, but they put it floating above one of the sides of it.
Nice.
Unfortunately, since it was done with old spline track, I had to get rid of it to be able to run my save.
Oh, bummer.
So now it's just a random caboose lying on the ground in my server.
You know, one thing we talked about in the masterclass video I just uploaded was the distance for the rail from these docks. Make sure that we load right. And I laid this track down untested, and I'm very happy to see that it is actually loading these cars, even though it do look like they're kind of overshooting a little bit. But yeah, very happy to see that.
Alright. Good to go in reverse just a little bit.
Yep. Tell me when.
Alright. A full car. Half a car. Stop. And then I'll shove on the way back.
Yeah, I might fix the alignment of this track. I mean, it's working, but it is like way off to the side here. Oh well. Alright, I got the controls.
Remember, sending it is an option.
Oh yeah, always an option.
That's why we call this the Accidental Death and Dismemberment Railroad.
But is it
supposed to be the sister railroad to the Eat Shit and Die?
There you go.
That's the whole reason I came up with it.
That was Heiss's railroad, right?
Mm-hmm. And then Heiss's second railroad was the Crap, which was they called it the Central Rio and Pacific. But we all know the reason why they called it the Central Rio and Pacific is because they wanted the acronym that sounded funny.
But you know, in order for it to be an accident, it's not supposed to be intentional.
You act like in the world of trains, like can have their own free will, apparently. Betsy went off on her own. I didn't have control over that. No proof.
No proof.
And so what does that put the company at now?
Let's see, shall we? 3332. So that means that we can buy a new locomotive. Woohoo. Let's go here.
I have yet to experience the night cycle on this server. I've noticed that.
Yes, I turned it off for filming.
Oh, but I want to film at night so bad.
Okay, I'll turn it back on. So we went to Glenbrook, right?
Yes, that's Glenbrook.
I just noticed Wagon 301 had a typo, by the way.
Nuh-uh. Does it really?
You put AD 7D instead of and D.
Well, that's the... Oh. My finger must have slipped off the shift key.
Yeah.
Oh well, it was an accident.
Yes.
Okay, so is this number 1 then?
I'd say it'd be locomotive number 2 because Betsy's 1.
What do you think, Tidmouth?
Oh, it depends how long we're intending to keep Betsy around, really.
Betsy will probably become our shunting engine.
Yeah.
So yeah, number 2 then, I guess.
Because remember, the number 1 on the Northwestern, he was a shunting engine, and then he moved on to do greater things, and basically said, screw all of you to the bigger engines.
Oh, there's not a space to write it out. A, D, and D. Not a 7. We're gonna
Oh, I guess.
order it. Look at
I
it.
see it. Not too far away.
And we gotta take a tour of this place because this is awesome. Tidmouth has been extremely busy. Dolan was amazing in building a bunch of track. Ooh, the light came on.
Yeah. It looked like it was lit from a distance, but it wasn't.
Does this come already connected to the tender too? Wow.
Some of them do, some of them don't. I think the older ones are still disconnected.
We got the generator there for the lights. Named it Trial. The AD&D.
Is it an electric light?
Oh, it's
No,
got
it's,
a generator.
Flick on and off.
Yeah, it's an electric light. At least I assume. I mean, that right here is a generator. So,
I think Tidmouth is out front turning it on and off, though.
Yeah, just left clicking on it.
oh.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Day-night cycle. Let's check that out. Okay. Options. Why can I not get to the gameplay options?
Don't click leave session again.
I almost did. I highlighted it. Gameplay there.
Wait,
it is.
again?
Yeah, you were.
Is that why I got kicked out earlier?
Yeah.
I was messing with the printer and I came back and I'm like, did I get kicked out?
All right. Day-night cycle's turned on. I guess let's make it dark.
I think sunset is 1700 because it follows the 24-hour time format.
Right. It's actually a time format that I use in real life. All right. Back. Did that work? Yeah. Back. Continue. Yay. I switched to the 1800.
Works.
Yeah. That's kind of a throaty sort of whistle.
Still, it's not up to pressure as well.
Nice. The light looks kind of good, actually. Cool. Well, while that's warming up, let's go take a look at all the new upgrades. Oh.
There's links between the turntable and the sheds because I couldn't get the links.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. We'll fix that. Wow. Super cool, though. And you got the foundation on the outsides. Nice. So it looks like it's actually... Okay, well, shoot. Why don't I just link these up then, right? Which ones do they go to?
This one I'm standing on goes to this one here.
Okay. Let's see here. And what kind of track are we using for this?
I was gonna say to use 3-foot rail 2.
Okay. So which one?
I don't think it needs to be 2, but yeah, that one there.
I can't see where I'm going.
Yeah,
it got really dark.
Any weather at night, it just goes pitch black. Hi here, choo-choo friend.
Last one. All right. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3,
I can't see it, but it's there.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 houses for steam locomotives. Very nice. So now all the rest of these little pieces on the outside here, we can delete those, right?
Well, it's up to you. You can leave them there for potential future expansion, or just put buffer stops on them. I usually put like buffer stops opposite where the sheds are in case you like roll straight through and like right over the turntable.
That's a good thing. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that later. So I'm gonna turn off. We're gonna save it again, just because I'm here. Back. Options. Back. Hey, I can see.
This spare track needs rebuilding as well.
I'm so sorry. Say that again.
This spare track here needs rebuilding as well.
I can make my grand escape.
I see that. That thing's a rocket. All right. Let's go see what Dolan did. Dolan built this shed. We got the water tower here. And then on this side, he built a offload line with some rather steep loops. Did we test these loops yet, Dolan?
I'm about to test them now.
Oh, okay.
That's why I grabbed the Glen Brook, because they're 40 degrees, so 40 won't derail the Glenbrook. Because anything sharper than I think 40 derails cars. I'm down to.
There you go. Oh.
Full send.
I'm not gonna full send over this corner. Well, it's shuttered, but I mean, it made it.
Pretty sure we were up on 2 wheels there.
But yeah,
That's a steep curve, man.
but it works.
It works.
Hey, we can try it forwards this time.
Okay. Full send.
Alright. Look, kids, don't try this at home.
Oh.
It works. It works.
It works.
I have beaten the system.
So the fueling lane, we'll look at that really quick. I think I ran past it. Well, I helped refuel Betsy over here. But see how you got that configured? Because I think I spotted something kind of strange over here. Yeah, the bumper stop is inside the deck. That's not
Either
weird.
way, it'll stop. It'll stop. It'll stop it, whether it means derailment or not.
Alright, it's fine. It's client-side issues, I'm sure.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Just nice whistle. I just got ran over by a train. Where are we going?
The fiery depths of hell.
Oh. I sense shenanigans are about.
Wouldn't be the proper A, B, and D if not.
Did you actually link to Betsy?
Yes.
Nice. I don't know if that three-way switch is properly aligned.
It is not.
Good. Full send! My hopes and dreams can't be dashed. I was expecting a derailment, but there went my hopes and dreams.
Alright.
Betsy, you can't drag me anymore. Is Betsy pulling? Betsy's pushing.
Betsy's pushing. Full send.
I mean, alright, if you insist. Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh. We went the wrong way. Oh, well. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, we're going the right way.
We went the wrong way? Or we went...
No, we're fine. Just keep going.
Okay. Full send. Uh-oh. We're going into...
See you later!
Oh. Oh, the carnage.
Oh, I thought it was going to all fit in there then. It almost did.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at that. That's glorious.
I'm taking a picture. Oh no, the cars are running away. Can't have that.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a slight incline here.
Very nice. Well, that was fun. Well, it's a good thing I saved right
Just
before
close the doors and
Just close doors.
pretend none of this ever happens.
Paltry gets on next episode. It's like, what happened here? I'll be like,
Oh, I'll have it fixed by then. I think I saved it right before the shenanigans started, so... Yeah. Well, anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It was a bucket of fun, even though we were just doing a little bit of building. Some slight train running, a couple of trips to get a little bit of money to get trial.
Door ate the flat car.
The door has eaten the flat car. And then some fun shenanigans at the end. So it was a good episode, I think. So
Totally had nothing to do with that.
well, thank you guys very much for helping me out today. Tidmouth, this roundhouse looks amazing. You are certainly a master at what you do, sir. And
I'll do my best.
Dolan, good job, man. No, the track looks great over there. It really does, and it's functional. So that's a plus. So good layout, good brainstorming, and figuring out what we're gonna do. Awesome plan. I can't wait to actually start using it in practice. So I do appreciate you guys very, very much. And any parting closing words?
This was all my idea.
Of course. You're to blame, 100%.
Hey, I didn't say that.
No,
I
think
just
you
said
did.
it was my idea.
Tidmouth, any closing parting wisdom?
Stay in fruit, don't do school, and something about vegetables, I don't know.
That works. Alrighty, with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one here at the Accidental Death and Dismemberment railroad. Bye for now.
I named it.
Bye.